Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be talking about layoffs in tech and whatever industry. I'll be sharing something with you that I want you to bear in mind. If this situation ever happens, please subscribe, like, comment. I have so many videos about my lifestyle, about being a scrum master or project manager, interview and career tips, and my life in Canada. You can share with your friends and family as well. Let's jump right into it. Yes, layoffs. Nobody wants it to happen to them. Yes, that's the prayer, and everyone puts in their best so that this is not their situation. But unfortunately, sometimes you might even put in your best and it still happens. There's something I want you to bear in mind, especially if you're in tech, because I'll speak about the industry that I'm very familiar with. To be honest, it's a normal thing. I mean, if this ever happens to you, don't let it make you feel so sad, so worried, that you are, worried about it for months, for years. No. And it doesn't mean you're a failure at all. Most times it's just a business decision. I've seen so many situations and I've seen and heard. You might have built the best thing this year. Maybe in 2023, you built the best dashboard. You exceeded expectations in your performance review. And in 2024, 2025, you're hearing, it's a business decision, so you were laid off. Most times, it's just a normal, regular meeting you will be having with your boss. And before you know it, you will just see that HR has joined that meeting. And then they will start their usual story. Like I always tell people, you have to put yourself first. No matter what you have built in that company, no matter who you are, don't forget yourself. I know it's easy when you get maybe a company you really like, you just rest like, let me just face my work. You have to be thinking of yourself, thinking of situations. What if this company closes down? What if I'm laid off? I'm not saying this should be your daily thoughts every day. It should just be at the back of your mind. You might have that side hustle that you are now thinking of abandoning because you have gotten your dream job. Don't do it. Or you might have gotten another opportunity, maybe after your 9 to 5, maybe to help out some people and get paid some money. But I have this 9 to 5. I don't have any worries again in my life. And that will have been maybe your new business or something. Don't give up. It happens even to the best of people. And I'm sure you might have heard of people. You hear, this guy was so good. This lady was so good at what she does. And now they fired her. Just a business decision. So companies are always out to look out for themselves. So be out to look out for yourself as well. Now, some tips and some things I've noticed is, first of all, if you're in a job and you notice that, you're not getting as much work as you used to, or you're not getting as much information as you used to, speak to your manager, ask to volunteer to things. Let them know that you're still interested in all these things. Number 2, it might be a situation whereby you're working on a project that is, that is not productive to the company. It might be an opportunity to ask to work on something better if you can. Now, I know in some companies you can't just pick and choose, but you should ask. You should at least let it be in record that you asked to be on this. Now, I've said all these things. Doesn't mean that if you do all these things, then you will never be fired or you will never be laid off. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that you should always look out for yourself. But there's some small things here and there you can do to, maybe increase the length of your stay. But like I said, this is a business decision. Most times it's not about you, to be honest. It's not about you. Sometimes they fire the entire department. Are you trying to tell me that not one single person amongst 50 people in a department know what they're doing? That's not the case. So that's why I said it is not about you. Many times it's just about the company being selfish and looking out for themselves. So you too, you have to look out for yourself. Someone was telling me that if you have 2 jobs, you have one. But if you have 1 job, you have nothing. And it might seem funny. And some people say, if you have more than 1 job, you're greedy and things like that. Well, let me tell you something. If you have ever been in a situation whereby you had 1 job, you put your all, and they laid you off for no tangible reason, if you know how devastated you will be. Now, if this continues for months, do you know how you could run into debt? Even if you're single or you have a family, do you know how it demoralizes you? Like, you will just be sad for no goddamn reason. You'll be sad, some people get very angry, some people get depressed. So I'm not surprised, or neither do I frown at people that have multiple roles. You don't know what their eyes have seen. Not that, I mean, I'm encouraging it, but I'm just saying, like, for example, if companies were not behaving the way they are doing, many people, even someone like me, I'm not really much of a fan of job hopping. If I find somewhere that is good, they pay me well, and I like the culture and I feel valued, I will stay there. I will stay there. Yes, I know if you job hop, you get more, but I'm not. I just want to stay in one place. I like the people. Everybody likes me. Let me enjoy myself. But I've realized that even when you do, sometimes you get laid off. So it means that the companies are looking out for themselves. So I too, I have to look out for myself as well. And that's what I'm trying to say. And I want to, especially in tech, it kind of feels like a normal thing now. If you get laid off here, jump to the next one. It's almost like a normal thing, unfortunately. So why I created this video is to let you know that you are not the problem. If you get laid off, it's a business decision. Don't get too sad about it. Go and find something you do, and you will notice that people that get laid off, when they find another work, they will have like 2 or 3 jobs. It might be something small by the side, but they will have, because they have. When you go through that experience, then you will really understand what I'm telling you, that companies only look out for themselves. It's kind of sometimes kind of unwise to be loyal to a company, because they can make any decision at any God-given time. So look out for yourself. Don't be the one that is losing. Yes, because most times it's the employees that lose when they fire them or lay them off unexpectedly. And even if you get laid off, there are some tips and things you should do. Don't immediately sign off that separation letter. Read through it well. Some of them will restrict you from even working for a couple of months. Some might pay you severance, some might not pay you enough. You can ask for more. The worst thing that you will hear is no. That's the worst that you can ever hear. But you can always ask for more. You can also ask a lawyer. Now, when people hear lawyer, they just think of expenses. Some lawyers are not as expensive as you think, and they will get you more. So you will weigh, okay, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm paying the lawyer. If I get this, will it make sense to me? So you have to weigh those options. And, don't be too quick to sign off that separation letter, because you might regret it. So you need to read through it well. Sometimes you might get another job. You need to fight and tell them that you need to work immediately while still getting your severance. At least ask. The worst thing they will say is no, but make sure you ask. Like I said, you are not the problem. Putting your best in whatever you're doing and in any job that you are. But always have at the back of your mind, you are replaceable. No matter who you are replaceable. So put in your best. Have your side hustles or things that you can at least rely on for a while. Make sure you are saving. Don't get too relaxed. Don't forget yourself. And we're all in this race together. And I know God will help us all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you. Let me know if you found this helpful. Have a good one. Thank you. Bye.